Hello, hello. Welcome everyone. How are you guys doing? I'm super excited to be here because I went in the morning to Valentina's school and I volunteered, which is why I couldn't do my regular live at 10 a.m. Morning meditation CEO activation. I truly believe in my heart that these meditations literally are giving results. And I don't mean buy something from me to get results. No, I'm going to talk a little bit about that, but I mean the information and what you're doing physiologically to your body when you meditate is actually giving you the results that you have been texting me and sending me Instagram messages about. And for that, I am super grateful. Before we begin our meditation, I always do give information that is going to help you create a model of understanding so that when you go into your meditation, you are actually, understanding and knowing what you're doing. So let me make sure that my Instagram is working so that we can get started. Let me know if you guys can see me on Instagram. How are you guys? Happy Monday. So Mondays are usually my favorite days, and the reason is because Mondays I get to plan out my week. And I really enjoy that because just by planning out your week, you are literally removing congestions of energy in form of thoughts. And we already know that thoughts create energetic, right? Your thought creates a energy or an electrical charge, and your feelings magnetism, and that combined is called an electromagnetic field, right? And an electromagnetic field, we already know that it is the information that we are presenting someone when we meet them. There's no other way in saying this. If you are joining me on TikTok, please say hello. Let me know if this is the first time that you're joining me. I usually do a 10 a.m. women activation meditation every morning, but today I had volunteer at Valentina's school, so I had to fill her cup before I could fill anyone else's cup, right? And this is cool that we actually get to do this, or that you have. This is the reason why, even if I'm fearful, I continue to go. And this is the reason why I never ever get attached to outcomes in my coaching business, because I have to understand and constantly retrain my brain that I am the co-creator. And when we allow our limiting beliefs or the patterns by which we have lived our life for the past 25, 35, 45, or 50 years to take over, by universal law, by quantum physics, by energetics, we are staying in the same place. I can say this over and over again, and I will still have someone that comes to me on Instagram and asks me, how do I change my life? So I'm going to give you, today I'm going to talk about the fear of success, because not a lot of people know that this is even a fear, that this is even a block that is showing up for you and that is preventing you or keeping you in the same place. So if you can see me on TikTok, please say hello. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I usually have this meditation where we activate our heart center. I usually have it at 10 a.m. Eastern, but today I was volunteering at my youngest daughter's school, so that's why I'm here for a little bit. I want to get going. I want to do our meditation, and I want to talk about fear of success, because I want you to know and ask yourself a few questions, and then maybe I will give you the reason why I don't know if I could release it right away, is because I have a formula that is 3 steps. Thank you for the love on TikTok. I love you guys. That is 3 steps on how to bring your body back to the present moment and change your energy. And the only reason why I say I can't share it right now, I'm not 100% sure, but I'll get information today, is because unfortunately a lot of the information that I've been putting online, people have been taking it, not tagging me, making it seem like their own. There are even people that follow me on Instagram or TikTok, and then when I say something like a salt bath or different things that I know for a fact the person was following me and those were my words, I see them in Instagram and things like that. So if I want to share my formula, I want to do it freely, but I want to have it either protected or copyrighted or something that is going to allow us to know where it came from, right? So If this is the first time you're here on TikTok, because I am also streaming on my Facebook group and this is going to be a podcast, welcome. My name is Vanessa and I teach women entrepreneurs how to grow a successful online business, and I do it using energetics. I teach them what are chakras, how to activate them, and we go from woo-woo to science to transformation in our life. Okay? That is my promise to you, that if you come here with an open mind and an open heart, you're going to leave here different. You're going to have a different energy. We changed energy. That's powerful. So I'm super hyped up, and I'm super hyped up because tomorrow we start the first round of the Aligned CEO, right? And if you look back, or if you ask me, I have been preparing for this moment probably my whole career, because this is the first time that I feel that this program, I can make a promise with it and it's life changing. People are gonna, healers or coaches are gonna finish this program and are gonna have 5 to 7K in sales, maybe even more. But that's my promise, and I'm so excited about that, to be honest with you. One of the things that I want you to know while you are growing your business is that it is important for us to become aware of our energy. So if nothing ever has given you results, and if you have been in the same place year after year after year, you're going to start feeling uncomfortable and you're going to start asking yourself questions. Is this all there is? Am I really living my life's mission? Can I really achieve the level of success that I so desire, right? Those are questions that you're going to start asking yourself. And then when you truly understand what is blocking you, the ball is in your court, okay? This is not about giving your power away to a candle, to a crystal, to a healer, to a coach, to me, or to anyone. I do not agree with that. The healers and coaches are guides. They're supposed to stand there with you and hold space in order for you to literally be able for them to see you in their highest capacity at that moment, and for them to literally set that standard, that's your highest, they're seeing you at your highest potential. Something really curious that happens, and I have the receipts, I have them, is that when you are committed to something greater or something that is going to be impactful to you, one of the things that has been happening is that when you say yes to something that you want, you need to understand that there's going to be resistance around it. But another thing that is so, so cool is that you allow yourself to believe in the possibility that you can change your life, that you can make more money, that you can change your business. And just doing that is opening your literally energetic capacity from being divergent to being convergent. And I hope I'm not saying that the opposite. That means that when you are focused on a problem, all you can see is that problem and no solutions. And when you just by giving yourself the opportunity to create a mental image of what you would want to be, of the vision that you carry, of where you would like to go, just by doing that, you are energizing more the thoughts of the future and of the possibilities than the thoughts of staying stuck and being where you are. How do I know this? Because I have clients that have said, okay, I want to work with you. And then they send me a message and they say, all of a sudden, I found a new client. All of a sudden, this came into my life. All of a sudden, now I have the money that I wasn't expecting to have. And I have the receipts on my Instagram. I just have to blur the person's name, obviously, and I'm going to put them up. Because it is so cool that happens. That is proof or validation that when you are literally stuck on a problem or on a situation, let's say a financial situation. And I talk about this because I know them very, very well. The only thing you can think of when you wake up is all the bills that you have to pay, all the obligations that you have, all the responsibilities. But if you have been stuck in that cycle for a while, that became your norm. That became the standard of energy which you operate at. And that standard of energy which you operate at is, I can guarantee it, comes from a belief that you had when you were young, from 0 to 7 years old. There was a belief in you that created now in your adult life the way you think, you act, and you react to any situation. So here comes the juicy part. A lot of people are like, oh, I'm fearful of failure. What if I fail? Well, if you are in a point where you're like, okay, I have to do something different with my life, I have to change, or if you connect it to your spirituality, which happens a lot, and you're like, this beauty of information, I have to share it with other people, because just like it changed my life, it will change other people's lives, right? That's kind of how we discover this coaching and this healing career. The first thing there is you have to believe it. No one is going to come and believe it for you, okay? No one is. That's where the fear of success starts showing up. And how does it show up? Can I really do this? Am I really the person to guide someone to a transformation? Can I really achieve the results that I desire? Okay? Then that affects your root chakra, because your root chakra is the energy center that is closest to the ground and has everything to do with material things. It also has to do with how much we belong. So if we grew up feeling rejected and constantly criticized by people, you have a money story, you probably are self-sabotaging yourself, and you probably have procrastination. And just those three components create a huge fear of success. And when someone has a huge fear of success, if they are not aware why they're feeling this way, what are they doing? Chasing the constant shiny object syndrome. Thank you for the love, guys. I started really fast. How are you guys? Are you liking this? Is this good information? Are we going to release the fear of success? Because once you do, the game changes. Okay? I didn't say once you decide to step into your highest potential, your life is going to become magic. That is not what I said. I said once you become aware of what's blocking you, the ball is in your court, where you make different decisions based on thoughts. Hello, my loves. Thank you for being here at 12. I know I'm usually here at 10, but if you're just joining us, I was volunteering at Valentina's school. So I just got home and I'm like, okay, let me do this. So I want you to ask yourself, what is it that I'm constantly saying to myself? Where is this fear showing up? Because we have something called mirror cells in neuroscience. And it says anything, you're welcome, you're very welcome. And it says anything, listen to this, anything that somebody else has done, we have the capability of doing it. Mirror neurons. Look them up on Google so you can create an even deeper model of understanding. So when we are fearing success, we usually accompany that success with our money story. If I failed once, I will fail again. If this happened, it will happen again. All of those things that we say to ourselves, I'm not good enough, I can't be this person, I can't come on camera. All those things that we say to ourselves that are just thoughts that we have been energizing. Because let me tell you something. The reason why you're so fearful of expressing your voice and sharing, holding space and standing here and saying, I stand for this, right? What do I stand for? Energetics. Do I think that you can change your life without incorporating energetics? No, because that's what you're made of. 99.9%. The atom is made of energy, 99.9% of energy, right? That's what I stand for. You can come and turn blue in the face and say, business has nothing to do with that. I don't care. You're not even in my sphere, because that's what I stand for. Those are the values of the morals. But every day, besides that, you need to take action. When did we think that sitting down and not doing much is going to bring us the results that we want? Where do we see that as a reference to self-empowerment, belief in ourselves, and success? We don't. You know why you don't take any action? You know why you just stay there? Because it's uncomfortable. And it's uncomfortable not because you're going to die. You're not going to die. It's uncomfortable because your body has been conditioned to something that it thinks it's common. Whether that is the suffering for not paying the bills, because that cortisol and adrenaline and those hormones that you're releasing create an addiction in your brain as strong as a substance addiction. Whether it's that, whether it's the constant doubting, right? The constant self-doubt, but what if I can't? But what if it doesn't work? But what if I'm not sure? But what if, right? Those are the things that are keeping us fearing success. And this is not an outer thing. It's not, I fear success outside. No, I fear success within. My thoughts, my body, my emotions, and my actions. I do that all the time. Okay, that's perfect. Now you are aware. Now you're aware. Your body is so beautiful. It was meant, your brain, it was meant to keep you safe, right? Anytime that you are fearful of something, even if it's something good, do you know what happens to your body? Oh my God. Thank you for the love, sweetheart. Thank you. Oh my God. Do not do that. Abort mission. Forget it. You're a failure. It's never going to work for you. Don't even think about that. It's just a mechanism of defense because you're getting outside of your comfort zone. Right now, the box that you're in has certain frequencies that your body has been accustomed to. And for you to have different results, according to quantum physics, you need to have different thoughts and different emotions that create your electromagnetic field. Your success is no one's responsibility. No one. I don't care if you hire the #1 coach in the world. Your success is a compilation or a combination of feeling uncomfortable, rewiring your thoughts and your energy, and constantly reminding yourself that you co-create your life. That is what your success is made of. It's not made of anything else, because even the best coach would lay out the best marketing strategy. And if you are fearing success, if you have a blocked root chakra, you're not going to take any action. There's no action. As you speak, I'm picking up my belongings at my job. I'm quitting now. Yes! Don't be afraid, Elizabeth. Do not be afraid. Do not. Congratulations. Perfect example. Elizabeth on TikTok shared with us that she's picking up her things. She's leaving to step into her power and start her business. And of course, it's going to be fearful because Elizabeth has a program that says, I go to work, I get paid, I do this, I go to work, I get paid, I do this. Now the unknown has entered the room. What if you have to come back to work? What if you have to get another job? What if it's not successful? Who told you that you can do this? And then, to be honest with you, the real badass has to show up. Not in a aggressive way, not in a fighting way, in a conviction that I am the co-creator of my life and I can make this happen. And therefore, my energy, my senses, my resources are going to be focused on the end result of making this happen and not on all the what ifs, what ifs, what ifs, what ifs, what ifs, what ifs. Because I have seen people that have stayed their whole entire life in the what ifs. Look around. Ask yourself. For real. That shiny object syndrome that you keep on chasing, it's what's keeping you standing or anchoring the beliefs that you can do it. You don't need anything outside of yourself. There's nothing. Literally. So one of the most important things besides that I do want you to understand is that it is really, really important that you teach your body how would it feel every single day in order for you, like when you were already in the future, to be honest with you. Because a lot of people still do not understand that us being emotional beings actually means that what moves us are the emotions. And if you can understand that and grasp that what moves you are your emotions, then you completely understood. No wonder if I am in fear because my thoughts are, I can't do this, it's so hard, it's going to be terrible, nothing is going to work for you, right? Those emotions or those thoughts create emotions of fear. So of course you are paralyzed. It's normal. Of course you're fearful. Of course you're self-doubting yourself, right? And us wanting that shiny object is because we think it's easier there, and it's easier there, and it's easier with this. And that's not necessarily true. It really isn't. The truth here, and in the amount that you do this, you will see the results. First of all, is having a clear vision of where you want to go. And that clear vision is something that you have to revisit constantly, because as you go moving up in your life or achieving things, of course, that vision gets even more bright or more clear because you start believing it. Okay? It's because you start believing it. At the beginning, when someone usually comes to our meditations, they have a hard time feeling joy and freedom. That's a clear indication that your body is in survival. That means that your body constantly is on alert. And let me tell you something. You have the power to take your body from alert to safe. from fear to love, because that's the only thing. Love yourself enough to know that you can do this. Love yourself enough to not criticize yourself. Love yourself enough to embody the future that you want to become. There's no other secret, and I'll go hand in hand with anybody on this. There's no other secret that I have found other than literally having a very clear vision. Of course, you need clarity, like you need steps on what to do with the mechanical thing, how to market yourself, how to sell your product or services. But that doesn't come before having clarity, because if you're not confident in what you do, how are you going to have clarity in what you offer? And if you don't believe in yourself, how are you going to offer that constantly and grow your business if you don't think that what you're saying is actually true? That's really how it works. Came from FYP. I have a feeling I need to see this. Oh, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. So, understanding, asking yourself, am I constantly procrastinating? Am I constantly allowing my thoughts to get out of control? Because thoughts get out of control real fast. Do I have a routine? If you are stuck and if you are not making money in this day and age as a coach or a healer or a service provider, because I don't know about products, but products must be even better, to be honest with you, and you are not growing your business, I'm telling you now that you are missing out on an opportunity. I don't think there has been a better time where you can reach so many people. And if I'm telling you that your own energy sells, because what sells is confidence, and confidence comes with the clarity, right? That you can do this. That this will work out for you. That you're going to show up with your best. I don't know why we were never taught how important intention is. Intention is a clear command that you give your body. And if you don't even, if you're not aware of this, you have the power to even command your cells. And you can read this more on a book called The Biology of Belief by Dr. Lipton. Bruce Lipton, I want to say. It's Bruce Lipton. So, okay, Vanessa, so now that I am fearful, that I understand I'm fearful of success, what do? Manage your thoughts. Listen. In today's first class in the Line CEO, do you know what I had to talk to them about? I didn't have to talk to them so much about marketing and about business, even though that's gonna, they're gonna have that. It was releasing the money story, because I want them to get into the program at a set energetic. Even if that means, all right, I release it, I'm aware of it, what's next, right? Because if there's a specific standard of you being aware, you no longer are in denial or asking yourself, why does it keep on happening? Why does it keep on happening to me? No, we release that. I don't care what happened before. I'm stepping into this new container in a completely different energy and offer, right? Be mindful, literally be mindful of what you're constantly saying and thinking. That's important. So let's get into our meditation, our brain heart coherence meditation. And just a little thing, somebody asked me, how do you measure results in coaching or healing if that's something like non-tangible? Well, the first thing is you want to make sure that what you're coaching or teaching or healing on is something that you have experienced. There's a lot of BS healers. The second one is you need to believe that that is part of your mission in life. Right? You have to believe that. And the third thing is that one of the most important things is knowing and understanding that right now, if you're starting from 0, you're not going to see all the steps to get to 10. It's the belief that every day I set the correct intention. I have done the work, which is the meditation to lower my brain waves, rewire my subconscious mind, and I'm taking the actions even though they make me feel uncomfortable. And uncomfortable should be your GPS. Every single time I don't want to show up on live because I feel that I am too busy, I show up on live and life rewards me every single time. Because I know the fear, I am bigger than the fear. And so are you. So are you. Okay? It's the truth. So last thing that I want to say, if you are stuck, if there is no change in your life, if you are constantly having money problems, I want you to go check your routine. And you don't want me to check it because I'm going to take out everything that is not serving you there. The majority of people that are stuck financially and in their life have no routine. There is no moment for you. I took your quiz. Did you? What did you get? I have a quiz on my page to see what chakra is blocked. The majority of people, I'm going to say again, that are stuck have no routine. If you think that you getting up every day and working your life matter to matter is going to give you results, I am here to tell you and to invite you to really look deep into that. I'm not here to sell you anything. I am here to tell you to sit and do the work. And the work is changing your state of mind through meditation, through accessing your subconscious mind, having that clear vision, teaching your body how it would feel. That is what I'm telling you. That is what I'm guaranteeing you. If you do that, everything will change. It's a game changer. It's a game changer. Because when you are thinking like that, when you have done that routine in the morning, do you know what happens? You are more clear. You have more clarity. You lose your shit less. You're more in the present moment. You are creative. You are motivated. Okay? Get a routine. And a routine is not scrolling. A routine is not getting up screaming your head off because your children are late to school. No. A routine is, I am going to rewire my thoughts, remind my body what it feels like to feel emotions of freedom and joy. Freedom is money and joy is love. So that is what that's important. Important. Hi, why do you say this all the time? Because as a mom, my impact with Prospera Mama is that moms become really wealthy, because I think there's no other way that we can impact the generation that we're raising. I don't think so. Women have to have choices to leave a toxic relationship, to not be in a job that drains them forever so they can be present with their children. You need to. It doesn't matter what you do for business. These concepts can be applied in any business. Yes, I started taking a cardio class. Yes, absolutely. So now we are going to get into our brain-heart meditation. Google brain-heart coherence when you leave here. I want you to understand what you're doing, the powerful thing that you're doing. I want you to understand that. I want you to know that if you truly love manifestation and law of attraction, getting into heart coherence, you will thank me. Coco. She's damaging our notebook. Girl. So we are going to start. Oh, I called her over. Lord Jesus. Lord, help us, Father. So we're going to get into our meditation in about 1 minute. If you have a brain heart monitor, use it. Use it here. You know why? Because there's how can I explain this in a form that's easy for you guys to understand? So one of the principles that says that our energy influences the energy around us, right? And when we get into heart coherence, I don't care, I'm going to say it. And you guys can research this to see that I'm saying the truth. It's one of those concepts that it's a little bit like you have to not add things to it. You have to know basic things. But I'm going to believe that if you're here, it's because it's your turn to hear this and you're going to get whatever you need to get. So listen to this and don't get scared. It's actually really cool and empowering. There is a concept or a law, right? Like a science theory, I want to say, that says that when one person is in brain-heart coherence, or one person's energy can influence or affect the energy around us. There's also literature on this that shows that the power of praying, right? The intention of the prayer and the clear intention of the person being healed and the gratitude from their heart. So when we get into brain heart coherence, if you see my monitor getting into brain heart coherence, your body is receiving the signal for her to get into brain heart coherence. And the energy that is generated there is very similar to what Dr. Joe Dispenza uses in his healings for people to completely heal. Okay? Of anything. A physical, a mental, an emotional, anything. Okay? So thank you. TikTok is my best audience. I love you guys. I'm serious. It's my best audience ever. It is. So listen to this. Eventually, maybe Wednesday, I am going to put the picture of my heart rate monitor in real time. And when you have that and you see that, you're going to get into brain heart coherence. And the energy that is generated there literally can be used for things that we want as healing. So this is just very much in the early stages, but I think it would be so cool to have that as a thing. You know, there's so many things that we watch all day that isn't supposed to be so good for us, but this is a good one. So I'm gonna put that thought out in the field, that I get the correct information in order for me to show you guys and for us to generate something good. Whether it's that we direct that healing to someone that needs it, whether it's to direct it to our business, whatever it is, that would be awesome, right? I was supposed to find a new business location. I got good news that I could stay. I thanked my space with roses and they're now blooming. Yes. So one of the first things when you're learning energy healing that they put you to try on or experiment, because you want to feel it, right, is plants. So plants carry, if you speak to them, this is a real thing, like a 100% real thing. If you speak to them, you will be completely amazed because their biofield is so receptive. If a plant dies or lives even more beautiful based on your words and what you're saying to them, imagine how important it is to recognize when you are criticizing yourself, because we are our worst critic. If we have the power to influence the beauty, and do it as an experiment. Do it as an experiment. Talk to them. Get one and talk negative to them and tell them I hate you, and get another one and tell them you're so beautiful. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. The same amount of time in the same amount of days in the same amount of water, and see what happens. And then realize, wow, if this is to a plant that is outside of me, imagine the constant let's go horrible thoughts with not the best emotions. Meditation is only 3 to 7 minutes. We're going to get started right now because people have to go and I don't want them to miss it. Okay, so we are going to, it's very quick, it's super cool. We're going to put our hands over our heart, bring our body back to the present moment. With every inhale, you are expanding your heart. And with every exhale, you contract, but never to the original size. What we want to do is bring energy and consciousness there. Continue breathing in. Exhale. This is an act of love. You're breathing in love and joy. Exhale. Inhale love and freedom and joy. And if you feel your heartbeat or tingling or warm, it's okay. It's completely normal. Now I want you to imagine yourself small enough that you fit in your heart center. We are all connected. I actually feel my heart beating really. Now I want you to imagine that you are under a rainfall of violet light. Under a waterfall of violet light. And that water starts at your crown. And I want you to tune in to how it would feel if I had a waterfall or rainfall right in the center of my head, my crown chakra. Going down to my third eye, through my throat center, my center for expressing and receiving love. down to my beautiful heart, solar plexus, sacral chakra, root, and to Mother Earth to neutralize any congestions of gray or dense energy. Ask yourself what it would feel like to be under that rainfall or waterfall of violet light. That rainfall and waterfall of violet light. Continue breathing in and out. And now that your energy is in the present moment, I want you to sit in a circle with 7 other people. And it can be whomever you like. Your clients, your future clients, your past clients, your co-workers, your employees, your children, your pets, your mom, your parents, anyone that you like. Knowing that your energy centers and the light right outside of your body is activated. Every time you look into someone or you make eye contact, you are transferring your light from your heart to them. You're still lit up. You are still radiant. Every time you do that and you make eye contact with someone in that circle, you are also sharing your light with them. Take your time in doing this. The more I give, the more I receive. Light and heart eliminates fear and judgment. Now I want you to set that clear intention and that elevated emotion. How does joy feel in your body? How does love feel in your body? How does wealth feel in your body? How does surrender feel? How would you act? How would you feel? What would you do if that next version of yourself was already here? And now I want to open a portal of gratitude. I want you to start focusing on anything that you can be grateful for. I am so grateful for waking up today. I am so grateful for my dreams and my desires. I am so grateful for my health, for my children's health, for my home, for our shelter, for the state that we live in, for our food. I am so grateful for my morning coffee. I am so grateful for my TikTok community. I'm so grateful for Wi-Fi. I'm so grateful for my pets. I'm so grateful for this information. I'm so grateful for the health of my children. I'm so grateful and thankful for my future clients, past clients, current clients. It doesn't matter what you're grateful for. Continue breathing in and out, in and out, knowing that every time you are energizing your body with joy, love, freedom, confidence, conviction, grit, and slowly, when you can, when you start feeling comfortable, start bringing your body back to the present moment. And when you're ready, you're going to open your eyes with a huge smile, knowing that you changed your energy. There's always a before and an after. How did it go? What did you feel? What did fear or freedom or gratitude or joy feel like? Let me know. Did anybody feel any physical sensations? Wow. You guys, I love you. You probably have no idea. Yeah. So that's a start for you. You already changed your energy. Today, happiness. Oh, and every day gets easier. If you had resistance, okay, laughing is actually super good. Laughing is very good. Oh, I love that. Yes, laughing is very good. It was so hard. It's okay. That's what I was going to say. Listen, if you feel in your meditations that your thoughts go away, I have two things to tell you. There's never a bad meditation, okay? But remember that it's your body not feeling safe. The more you do it, the more the body's going to feel safe. My body doesn't hurt as much. Yes! Left hand tangled and I saw blue light. Oh my gosh. Guys, blue light, heart activation. Heart activation. I have chills. I love it. I love it. And I love it for you guys. It was heaviness with my body. Okay. Yellow swirling and beige colors. Wow. Oh, did your knee hurt before? Because when we see that, when we have like lights, colors around our certain areas of our body is healing. I saw blue as well. That's a perfect example of a collective consciousness. That's a perfect example. I have chills. That's validation from spirit. Beautiful meditation. Thank you for being here. I saw blue and pink. My right one does. Okay, so we're actually healing. Wow. I visualized giving my friends, clients, and family the energy they also needed. It felt so happy. Yeah. In that meditation, that moment that I walk you through giving from your heart to someone, you are actually, if you have a bad relation with someone and you do that to that person, it will change immediately the way the person reacts to you. That's how you can see proof that your body, your energy influence other people around you. So we don't have the excuse of, they're so toxic. They might be toxic, but I am aware and I'm going to protect my energy. Right? That's how we have to go with it. Wow. Oh, my angels. I know I try to talk a little bit lower when we finish meditation because people are just coming back. How amazing is that? I'm so happy I get to do this as part of my job, like just educating and sharing information. Like, how can it get any better than this? Last thing before I leave, for the rest of the day today, your only homework, Mari? Was it from here? I just got a notification for my program of Mari, but I haven't seen anybody named Mari. Was it from TikTok? Mari, are you here? Come out, girl, come out. It's okay. Maybe it's somebody from Facebook. I don't know. I'll check in a second. But listen, last tip of the day. I know I can talk about this a lot. I love this. Two things. First one is, if you haven't followed me on TikTok, please do so if you like this information. Second one is, please subscribe to my podcast or YouTube. Please, please, please. We're trying to grow those channels. And third one, and the challenge one is, The rest of the day today, in every situation, you are going to go to best case scenario. Best case. And I want you to come tomorrow at 10 a.m. and tell me how that worked out. Best case scenario in every situation. So if something happens and you go directly to worst case, the worst that can happen, you're going to stop yourself. I started your podcast. Thank you, my love. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. My podcast is my favorite outlet because it was unedited and super just me talking, even recording my husband and conversations that we have. But now, I'm a teacher, right? I think I'm a teacher. So now I had to go and get a whole recording studio that we still haven't been able to set up because it has so many things that I'm just like, okay, what is going on? I'm listening to the conversation with your husband. Yes! So he didn't know. My podcast is Prospera Mama. I'm Prospera Mama around all social media. Okay, my loves, my angels, this is a community. What I stand for and you stand for is going to help us because you're the difference in other people knowing this. And this is important information that can change people's lives, right? We're not sending anybody to sell anything, to buy anything. We're telling them, look, meditation can help you in all areas of your life. Especially if you know someone that has been going through physical problems and they've been getting surgeries and the problem comes up again. My invitation is that you read testimonials on Dr. Joe Dispenza on YouTube and look specifically for the illness that the person is showing. Because if there's no change in the field, the tumor is going to come back. The cancer is going to come back. The illness is going to come back. I didn't say that. Dr. Joe says that. Don't come for me. Look at his on YouTube, look at the testimonials and take ownership. Take ownership. So today, I can only find clips of your lives. Yeah, my love, it should be on Anchor is where I guess the host, but there is also a link on my page on TikTok or on Instagram to directly to the podcast. Best case scenario, we have a meeting tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern. Bring a friend. We're going to give away a few 10 a.m. Eastern. If you can't make it, I upload these to YouTube. Or I'm trying to. I've had a lot of work. I had a really big week and I am still kind of like processing all that happened. But I promise to get better. We're also interviewing for virtual assistants. My team is growing, which I'm so proud of. Best case scenario. I'm finally reading How to Become Supernatural, but for some reason I cannot. It's okay. It's a little bit at a time. Because usually the meditations from Becoming Supernatural and things like that are an hour and 30-minute meditation where we bless the energy sensors. So little by little, don't give up. You're on the right track. Okay? All right, guys. I love you. I honor you. Thank you for being here. And I will talk to you tomorrow, 10 a.m.